Thousands. Every other director is a nightmare boss.
And then we arrived.
So, who's the suit?
He's a consultant.
Good morning, comrades.
We've all been in positions where we have a nightmare boss. I'm wondering whether, Christoph, have you ever had an experience like that where you have a quote-unquote nightmare boss, and how do you deal with it?
Thousands. Every other director is a nightmare boss. We were lucky in this case, but I mean, in the theater, you kind of, force yourself through weeks of rehearsal with this idiot, and that, the excitement for the premiere will help you, the adrenaline will help you, but what you do, on the second night already is, no, I'm stuck, and this, is escaping scot-free. Or discussions with directors, with producers, sometimes even with writers, where you say, sorry, that doesn't really make sense, because earlier you said, and not with Tony. He has conversations like that with me. My approach changed over the years, speaking of experience, because as a young testosterone bomb, you say, I take on the fight, Now I say, I know they can't see the difference anyway. So run along, I just take a step back and unless you have someone, and it happens, and I'm lucky because it happened often to me, that someone makes sense and you trust and you say, no, this is what I want to follow because I learned from it. And change perspective in our story. Turns out that one or the other character in our story assumes that perspective and says, well, it may not be what I like, but in a way it makes sense, unexpectedly, but sense.